नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिके मूकं करोति वाचालं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवम्। So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 42, text 15. The name of this chapter is The Breaking of the Bow. Tata Pauran Pritsamano धनुषास्थानं अच्युतः तस्मिन् प्रविष्टो ददृशे धनुरेन्द्रम् इवाद्भुतम् ततः पौरान् पृच्छमानो धनुषास्थानं अच्युतः तस्मिन् प्रविष्टो ददृशे धनुरेन्द्रम् इवाद्भुतम् ततः पौरान् पृच्छमानो धनुषास्थानं अच्युतः तस्मिन् प्रविष्टो ददृशे धनुरेन्द्रम् इवाद्भुतम् परान् पुच्छमानो धनुषास्थानं अच्युतः तस्मिन् प्रविष्टो ददृशे धनुरेन्द्रम् इवाद्भुतम् ततः पौरान् पृच्छमानो धनुषास्थानं अच्युतः तस्मिन् प्रविष्टो ददृशे धनुरेन्द्रम् इवाद्भुतम्। ततः पौरान् पृच्छमानो धनुषास्थानं अच्युतः तस्मिन् प्रविष्टो ददृशे धनुरेन्द्रम् इवाद्भुतम्। ततः then Pauran from the city residents Pritchamana inquiring about Dhanusaha of the bow, Sthanam the place, Achyutaha the infallible Supreme Lord, Tasmin there, Pravishtaha entering, Dadruse, he saw Dhanu, the bow, Aindram, that of Lord Indra, Eva, like Adbhutam, amazing. Translation. Lord Krishna then asked the local people where the arena was in which the bow sacrifice would take place. When he went there, he saw the amazing bow which resembled Lord Indra's. भगवान श्रीकृष्ण स्थानीय लोक मान प्रश्न कले जो धनुर्यज्ञ होगा जाऊँगी से स्थान क्योंठारे एवं से जितेबाला से स्थान रे पहुँचले सेठारे से एक अद्भुत धनु दर्शन कले जो धनु इंद्रधनु सदृश प्रतीयमान होता ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश श्रीरूपं शक्रजातं सगणरघुनाथ नितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदानाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। here in this verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Sukadeva Goswami is describing Lord Krishna and Balaram's activities in Mathura. Though Krishna and Balaram with his companions have already entered in Mathura and they had many encounters with so many people in Mathura on the way. But here, this is the first case of Krishna's activity of challenging Kansa. We see that when Krishna and Balaram were walking down on the streets of Mathura, he had already killed a fisherman who rebuked Krishna for asking the garments from him. And also we saw that Krishna also awarded so many benedictions to other devotees who wanted to serve him. So Sudama was one of them who offered Krishna and Balaram garlands, and Kubja, of course, offered Krishna and Balaram nice scents, and in return they both were benedicted by Krishna. So this shows that how Krishna was merciful towards his devotees, and how he was very soft at his heart towards his devotees, and how he was like a thunderbolt towards non-devotees or those who are envious of him. So now this is the first case Krishna is going to exhibit to challenge King Kansa. Because when Krishna and Balaram entered Mathura, the inhabitants of Mathura were very much attracted towards it. But there was a fear in the minds of the residents of Mathura that they are such nice boys, so attractive boys, so sweet boys, but what would happen to them when they would face Kansa, who was such a crooked person and he might kill them? Because everyone was aware of Kansa's strength and how he was ruthless in killing so many children and so many opponents, and in that way he was actually brandishing terror in Mathura and all around. So just to drive away fear from the minds of the inhabitants of Mathura, Krishna is now going to exhibit such a feat by which the residents of Mathura will be fearless and Krishna, Kansa, will be challenged by this act. Okay, so now I'll speak something in Odia. Then Sukadeva Goswami, Srimad Bhagavatara Shlokare, Bartan Bhagavan Krishnangara Mathura Gamana Karja Kalapa Sambandhare Varna Kursanti. जे किपरि भावरे कृष्ण बलराम अक्रूरंग द्वारा आनीत ही सेमाने प्रथम करी मथुरा नगर रे प्रवेश करछन्ति एवं मथुरा नगर रे प्रवेश काल रे सेमाने किपरि भावरे भक्तमान के प्रति कृपा प्रदर्शन करछन्ति एवं जो माने अभक्त जो माने ईर्षापरायण से किपरि दंडित करछन भगवान श्री कृष्ण जे कि भक्तमान के पाई पुष्प परि कोमल हृदय संपन्न किंतु अभक्तमान के पाई तांकर हृदय वज्र परि कठोर। तेणु भगवान श्री कृष्ण बलराम मथुरा नगर प्रवेश काल में जिते से धोबा को देखी जे कि कंस विभिन्न प्रकार पोशाक धरी जाऊला से किसी पोशाक भिक्षा करते किंतु कंसर सेवक भाव से धोबा एत गर्वित थिला जे से कृष्ण बलराम को भर्त्सना करने को आरंभ कर जार परिणाम स्वरूप कृष्ण अति सहजरे केवल से धोबार केवल चिबुक को गोटे आंगुठी हाथ मारी तार मस्तक को अलग करदे तार शरीर अथच जिते से सुदामा निकट में पहुँचले सुदामा आदर अभ्यर्थना करी तांको पुष्प माल्य अर्पण करथिला जहाँ फल कृष्ण बलराम सुदामा प्रति अनेक प्रकार वरदान प्रदान करते भौतिक ऐश्वर्य सहित ताकू भगवत धाम प्रत्यावर्तन पर वरदान प्रदान करते एवं कुब्जा प्रति भगवान कृष्ण को बलराम कृपा करते ताको एक सुंदर स्त्री रे परिणत कर देती। वर्तमान कृष्ण एवं बलराम आउ गोटे कार्य करने को जाउछन्ति जो कार्य मथुरावासी मानकर मनरू भय को दूर कर कारण मथुरावासी मान जो कृष्ण बलराम को दर्शन कले से विमोहित होते सुंदर रूप एवं सुंदर कार्यकलाप दर्शन करी से भावुले जे कंस जे एते अत्याचारी राक्षस प्रवृत्तिर से कृष्ण बलराम को हूँ तो हत्या कर तेणु से मन रे भय जात होता सुरक्षा। तेणु वर्तमान कृष्ण एवं बलराम समस्त मथुरावासी मान को आश्वस्त करने सहित से कंस को आह्वान कर लीला माध्यम वर्तमान जो लीला संगठित होगा जे कंस जे कि अप्रतिद्वंदी थिला मथुरावासी मानकर पाई से एक जम सदृश थे तेणु से कंस को वर्तमान भगवान कृष्ण ये लीला माध्यम ताको आह्वान कर तार शक्ति को आह्वान कर तेणु वर्तमान आम देखा जे कुब्जा को एक सुंदर स्त्री रे परिणत कर सारी ताको आश्वासन दे जे तार गृह को जीवे भगवान कृष्ण वर्तमान धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल रे प्रवेश करने को जाउछन तेरे जेहेतु कृष्ण एवं बलराम से माने स्वयं भगवान से धनुर्यज्ञ केउठारे अनुष्ठित होउछि से संबंध में कहारी को प्रश्न करवा जिज्ञासा कर आवश्यकता नथिला भगवान अंतर्जामी से जानी किंतु जेहेतु भगवान नरलीला करुछंती तेणु से पुरवासी मान को प्रश्न करुछंती जेपरि से माने जानी ना तेणु पुरवासी मान को प्रश्न करुछंती जे धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल केउठा एवं सेमानक ठारू श्रवण करी से जाई धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल रे पहुंचते वर्तमान इंग्लिश कही सो ना कृष्ण एंड बलराम they are preparing to challenge Kansa. So they wanted to go to the place where this bow sacrifice was taking place. Though Krishna and Balaram, they were the supreme personality of Godhead, and they knew everything, where the bow sacrifice would take place. But they were acting like human beings. So as a result, they behaved in such a way that they did not know where the bow sacrifice was taking place. And in this way, they actually asked the residents of Mathura that where is that place where this bow sacrifice was going to be done. ततः पौरान् पृच्छमानो धनुषः स्थानं अच्युत. So Achyuta means infallible, the Lord who does not fall from his position. That means he always maintains his position. Even if Kansa had made so many plans to kill Krishna, but he was unable to do so. And Krishna, he always maintained his supreme position as the supreme personality of Godhead. And now he is going to exhibit that. So after asking the inhabitants of Mathura about the place, then Krishna and Balaram actually arrived in that place where this bow sacrifice was going to be held. And it was Chaturdashi day, Shiva Chaturdashi day. The bow sacrifice was going to take place. So when that bow, the big bow was there being worshipped by the people there. So tasmin pravishta dadruse dhanur aindrang iva adbhutam. So here Sukadeva Goswami says that Krishna Balaram, they entered into that arena of bow sacrifice after getting the direction from the inhabitants of Mathura, and then they saw this great bow which was looking like the bow of Lord Indra. So generally, though we have not seen the bow of Indra, but during rainy season, we see that when the sun, sometimes it rains in one side and sometimes the sun shines in the other side. Then there is a reflection and a bow-like feature is created with 6-7 colors, and that looks very beautiful. So generally we tell that this is the bow of Lord Indra, which is very beautiful and amazing. It looks very big in the sky with so many colors, so it looks very beautiful. So here Sukadeva Goswami says that the bow of Indra, this bow which was kept there, it was looking like very amazing, like the bow of Lord Indra. Okay, I'll speak in Odia. ତେଣୁ भगवान कृष्ण एवं बलराम पुरवासी मान द्वारा निर्देशित ही अर्थात जो भगवान कृष्ण बलराम से रास्ता पचारे एवं केउं स्थान में धनुर्यज्ञ अनुष्ठित होगा जाऊँगी से संबंध प्रश्न कले से निर्देश को प्राप्त है कृष्ण बलराम धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल जाई पहुँचला तबे एठारे कहुई ततः पौराण पृच्छमान धनुष स्थान अच्युत तेणु भगवान को सुखदेव गोस्वामी अच्युत भाव में संबोधन कर अच्युत अर्थात जो भगवान निज स्थान च्युत हमें से तांकर महत्व को सब समय बजाय रखि था जदिव कंस अनेक भाव में चेष्टा करथिला भगवान कृष्ण को वध करने किंतु से भगवान कृष्ण को वध करने समर्थ है भगवान कृष्ण तांकर भगवानत्व को अक्षुण्ण रखिथिले समस्त कंस द्वारा प्रेरित असुर मान को वध कर तेणु से भगवान कृष्ण एवं बलराम से वर्तमान से धनुष यज्ञ स्थल जाई उपस्थित है एवं सेठारे प्रवेश करी से ये जो धनु दर्शन कले ये धनु इंद्रंकर धनु परी दृश्यमान होता बहुत अद्भुत भाव दृश्यमान होता तेबे कंस जो धनुर्यज्ञ अनुष्ठान करने को जाऊला ताला शिव चतुर्दशी दिन तेणु से दिन कंस ये धनुर्यज्ञ माध्यम से कृष्ण बलराम को एवं मथुरावासी बा मथुरा जनपदर अन्य लोक मान से निमंत्रित करथिला ए धनुर्यज्ञ दर्शन करने यही माध्यम कंस चाहूला कृष्ण बलराम को हत्या करने ये थिला कंसर योजना तेणु भगवान कृष्ण और बलराम से जो धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल में पहुँचले से अद्भुत धनुर दर्शन कले एवं जो धनु इंद्रंकर धनु सदृश दृश्यमान होता जदिव आम इंद्रंकर धनु को देखने किंतु आम वर्षा काल देखू जे जितेबाला गोटे पार्श्व वर्षा होता है अन्य पार्श्व सूर्य किरण पड़ता है सेतेबाला आकाश रे एक विराटकाय धनुर सृष्टि हुए जहाँकि विभिन्न रंग सप्तरंग विशिष्ट होता है एवं बहुत सुंदर देखा जाए एवं विराट आकार तेणु सेपरी धनु सदृश वस्तु को दर्शन करी आम कही ये हूँ इंद्रधनु तेणु आम इंद्रकर धनु निश्चित भाव में विराट एवं सुंदर अद्भुत होली आम जानू तेणु एठार सुखदेव गोस्वामी कहते कृष्ण बलराम जितेबाला कंस द्वारा स्थापित धनु को दर्शन कले सेतेबाला से इंद्रंकर धनु सदृश दृश्यमान होता अर्थात विराटकाय धनु थिला एवं बहुत सुंदर अद्भुत देखा जाउथला से धनु एवं तापर सुखदेव गोस्वामी कहते पुरुषैर बहुवीर गुप्त अर्चित परम रिद्धिम एवं से धनु पुरुष ही बहुवी अनेक पुरुष मान द्वारा अर्चित होता से माने पूजा कर ये धनु जो यज्ञ अनुष्ठान होता से धनुर पूजा अनेक लोक करुले किपरि भाव ना परम रिद्धिम जपरी व्यक्ति निजर धन को पूजा करें तेणु आम सब देखि जो माने व्यवसायी जो माने गृही से माने प्रतिदिन सकाल संध्यार घरे धूप दिखती धूप दीप तेणु से जो धनर बाक्स था से धूप दिए से देखे था तेणु से भावती से लक्ष्मी निवास तेणु से पूजा करता ये स्वाभाविक तेणु से भाव ये धनु परम रिद्धिम ये परम धन संपन्न बा समृद्धि संपन्न मनकरी से माने ये धनुर पूजा कर जहाद्वारा ये धनु से मान को सर्व समृद्धि प्रदान करे तेबे कृष्ण बलराम जितेबाला से पहुँचले एवं देखिले लोक मैंने पूजा कर धनु तेणु वार्यमान नृभि कृष्ण प्रसय धनुराध तेणु कृष्ण बलराम से पहुँची जितेबाला धनु आड़ को अग्रसर है ସେତେବେଳେ कंसर जो अनुचर माने ए धनु को जगी रही सेठी पहरा दौले तेणु से कौन कले देखिले कृष्ण बलराम धनु आड़ को आगे चलते से बाधा देले धनु निकट को न जावाई बारण कर बार्यमान कृष्ण बलराम को बारण कर तेणु से बारण करने सत्वे कृष्ण प्रसय धनुराग भगवान श्रीकृष्ण से बारण न मानी कौन कले ना बलपूर्वक से धसई पशिले जो लोक मैंने छिड़ा बारण करुले से धसई पशिले बारण को मानिले बा से डरी नथिले भगवान कृष्ण जपरी यदि कौन प्रहरी कौन सी वस्तु को जगी रही क्या छाड़ूना क्या बारण कले लोक मैंने भय करेंगे बारण न मानिले हे तो प्रहरी माने दंड देवे किंतु कृष्ण से बारण मानिले ना एवं निर्भय बलपूर्वक से धसई पशिले धनु निकट को जावा एवं धनु निकट जा तत्क्षणात् समस्त देखु देखु से धनु को धरी पके हाथ में उठे सो Krishna and Balaram, so in this way they saw from a distance this big bow which was looking very wonderful and looking very big and very attractive, like the bow of Lord Indra. So then Krishna and Balaram proceeded towards that bow and they saw that Purusai Bahubhi Gupta Architang Param Riddhima. So they saw that many people, they are worshipping that bow as Parama Riddhima, as if great treasure is lying there. Generally we see people who are businessmen or householders, wherever they keep their chest, where the money is there in the box. So in every morning and evening, they will take some incense or some lamp and they will just worship that place, that chest where money is there. So the people of Mathura, they were thinking that this bow is subject to give them opulence. That is the place of all opulence, Parama Riddhima. So thinking as if this bow represents the all wealth, that's why the people of Mathura, they are worshipping that bow. And at the same time, this bow was also protected by many chaukidars of Kansa. So when Krishna and Balaram saw this wonderful bow, which was protected by many men, and at the same time being worshipped by many people, as if it was their wealth, so they proceeded towards that bow. And when they proceeded towards that bow, the chowkidars or the sentries who were standing there to guard the bow, they stopped Krishna and Balaram to proceed further. But generally, when someone is stopped by a sentry, then people generally abstain from entering into a forbidden place. But Krishna and Balaram, when they were interrupted by these sentries, they were not afraid of them. So they, even if they were interrupted by these sentries, Krishna and Balaram, they entered forcibly and went towards that bow. And they went so quickly without caring for the sentries. They went so quickly towards the bow, and immediately Krishna caught hold of that bow. So in this way, Karena Bhamena Salilang Adbhutam Salilang Udrutam Sajjang Chakrutva Nimesena Pasyatam Nudang Vikrusya Pravabhanja Madhyato Yadek Dandang Madakari Urukrama. So now Sukadeva Goswami is describing Krishna's activity, that after picking up the bow, what Krishna did to that bow. So Krishna actually had lifted the bow with his left hand. Generally, we do our work in right hand, and specifically to lift a great bow, generally one can use his right hand. But here Sukadeva Goswami is describing that Bhamena Karena Bhamena. So Krishna lifted this bow with his left hand, not in right hand. So what it signifies? That why did Krishna lift that bow in his left hand? Okay. Because Krishna was so powerful, he was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And just by his desire, he is creating this wonderful material world. Just by his desire, he is actually finishing, destroying all this material world. Just by his desire. He does not have to do anything. For him to lift the bow of Kansa is very insignificant thing. So Krishna did not want to give so much importance to the bow of Kansa. That's why he lifted the bow with his left hand, disregarding Kansa and his bow. So that means Krishna was actually showing his supreme affluence and supreme strength, that he did not care for this insignificant bow. And to lift that bow in right hand means, that means Krishna was going to give some importance to that bow and to importance to King Kansa. That's why Krishna used his left hand to lift this bow. And then, after lifting this bow, Karena Bhamena sa Leelan Udhrutam. And when Krishna lifted such a huge bow, he did not actually utilize his strength for this. Though it was a very big bow, but Krishna did not use his strength to lift this bow. So here Sukadeva Goswami uses the word Leela. Krishna did this just like a plaything. Like the children, they play with the dolls and they don't take so much effort to play with the dolls. So Krishna in the same way, he did not exert his strength to lift this bow, so he did it just like a plaything. And then what he did, immediately when people were looking on, Krishna had gone immediately, forcibly entered the arena, took out the bow in his left hand, and while people were looking on, then what did he do? Sajjang cha krutva nimesana pasyata. In the twinkling of an eye, immediately what Krishna did, Sajjang cha krutva. He wanted to string the bow. And Nunang Vikrusya Prabhavanja Madhyato Yadekhu Dandang Madakari Urukrama. So here Sukadeva Goswami says that Krishna is Urukrama, who can exhibit wonderful feats. As we have seen in the case of Bali Maharaj, Lord Vamandev went to beg 3 steps of land. And in one step, Lord Vamandev occupied all the middle planetary systems, middle and lower planetary systems. And in another step, he occupied the higher planetary systems. And Bali Maharaj was thinking how this Brahmin boy was foolish. He was only begging 3 steps of land with his tiny feet. Bali Maharaj could not realize that what this tiny boy Vamandev would do. And when everything was lost and Lord Vamandev asked Bali Maharaj, Bali, now tell me where should I put my third step? So Bali Maharaj was very much ashamed because he had no place to give to Lord Vamandev. Vamandev had occupied all the land he possessed. So at last he was arrested by Lord Vamandev because of not fulfilling his promise. And then Bali Maharaj thought, now this my body only has been left with me. And within that body, head is the topmost person and valuable person. And Bali Maharaj thought, let me offer my head to Lord Vamandev to put his third step. And when he offered his head, then Lord Vamandev put his third step on the head of Bali Maharaj. And in that way, Bali Maharaj was blessed by Lord Vamandev, taking the dust of his lotus feet on his head. So the Lord is Urukrama. He can exhibit wonderful feats. So here we see that Sukadeva Goswami is also addressing the Lord as Urukrama. Though Krishna was a young boy, he was in his Kaisaro age, means Krishna was 10 years, 8 months old when he left Vrindavan and came to Mathura. And such a small boy, so what he did, he lifted this great bow in his left hand. And while stringing the bow, so then what happened? Nunang Bhikkhusa Prabhavanja Madhyata. So when Krishna pulled the string of the bow, then immediately such a great bow that was broken from the middle. And Sukadeva Goswami is giving the example of Ikhudanda, sugar cane, like Madakari, like a maddened elephant, when it enters into a sugarcane field, then the maddened elephant breaks the sugarcane from the middle very easily. So in the same way, Krishna, though he was a small boy, 10 years old, 18 months old, 8 months old, 10 years, 8 months, in Kaisara age, but he was looking like a maddened elephant. Though he was very beautiful and very sweet, but still he was also very strong, like a maddened elephant. So he broke that bow like a maddened elephant breaks the sugar cane. So when all the people are looking on, immediately Krishna went there, lifted the bow with his left hand, started to string the bow and broke the bow. It all happened so quickly. Sukadeva Goswami says, Prabhavanja Madhyato. So as people are looking on, Vikrusya. So with the twinkling of the eye, Krishna did this thing, did this feat. He broke the bow. So that's why Sukadeva Goswami uses the word Nimishena, twinkling of the eye. Okay, so I'll speak in Odia. ତେଣୁ ଭଗବାନ ଶ୍ରୀକୃଷ୍ଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପ୍ରହରୀମାନଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ନିବାରିତ ହୋଇ ମଧ୍ୟ ବଳପୂର୍ବକ ଧନୁସ୍ଥାନରେ ପ୍ରବେଶ କଲେ ଏବଂ ବାମ ହାତରେ ଧନୁଟିକୁ ଉଠେଇଲେ, ପ୍ରସୟ ଧନୁରାଧର କରେଣ ବାମେନ ସଲିଳଂ ଉଦ୍ଧୃତମ୍। ତେଣୁ ଏଠାରେ ବାମ ହାତରେ ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଧନୁକୁ ଉଠେଇବାର ତାତ୍ପର୍ଯ୍ୟ କ'ଣ? ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଡାହାଣ ହାତରେ ଉଠେଇ ପାରିଥାନ୍ତେ। ଡାହାଣ ହାତରେ କୌଣସି ଜିନିଷକୁ ଉଠେଇବାର ଅର୍ଥ ସେ ବସ୍ତୁକୁ ସମ୍ମାନ ପ୍ରଦର୍ଶନ କରିବା। ତେଣୁ ଏ ଧନୁ ଯଦିଓ ଅନ୍ୟ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ପୂଜିତ ହେଉଥିଲା, ସେମାନେ ଏହାକୁ ସମୃଦ୍ଧିର ପ୍ରତୀକ ବୋଲି ଜ୍ଞାନ କରୁଥିଲେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ତାହା ଥିଲା କଂସର ଧନୁ। କଂସ ସେ ଧନୁକୁ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିଥିଲେ। ତେଣୁ ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ଯିଏକି ପରମ ପୁରୁଷ ଭଗବାନ ଏବଂ ସମସ୍ତ ବଳର ଉତ୍ସ, ସେ କଂସକୁ ଖାତିର କରୁନଥିଲେ ବା କଂସର ବଳକୁ ଖାତିର କରୁନଥିଲେ ଏବଂ କଂସର ଏତେ ବିରାଟ ଧନୁ ସେ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ରଖାଯାଇଥିଲା, ସେ ଧନୁକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଖାତିର କରୁନଥିଲେ। ଯାହାଫଳରେ ସେ ଅବହେଳା ପୂର୍ବକ ଧନୁକୁ ସମ୍ମାନ ନ ଜଣେଇ ଅବହେଳା ପୂର୍ବକ ସେ ଧନୁକୁ ବାମ ହାତରେ ଉଠେଇଲେ, ଡାହାଣ ହାତରେ ପ୍ରୟୋଗ କଲେ। ଏ ହେଉଛି ଅବହେଳାର ପ୍ରତୀକ, ଉପେକ୍ଷାର ପ୍ରତୀକ। ता द्वारा भगवान कृष्ण जन देवाक चाहूले जे कंसर एत बड़ विशालकाय धनु तांके पई किछु नहीं। तेणु सुखदेव गोस्वामी ये लीला शब्दर प्रयोग कर भगवान कृष्ण ये धनु को लीला लीला रे उठे खेल खेल जपरी पिला माने सब कंढे सहित खेलती कंढे सहित खेलला बेले पिला जो परिश्रम करा पड़े से सहजरे गोटे कंढे को उठे नि आ गोटे कंढे रखती। तेणु ठीक सहीपरि भगवान कृष्ण धनु को अति सहजरे लीलापूर्वक उठे ने तार अर्थ भगवान कृष्ण या माध्यम से कंस को आह्वान कर देख तोर धनु मो किसी नहीं। तेणु एपरी करी से कौन कले ना लोक मैंने जो देखुंट माने गोटे निमिष आखि पता पड़ा भितर जी समय लगे जय सुशीला भागवत। तेणु आखि पता पड़ा उठा भितर जी समय निमिष तेणु से समय भितर लोक मैंने देखु देखु भगवान कृष्ण काल विलंबन कर कौन कले ना सज्जन से कृता से धनुर जो अच्छी रज्जु ताकू टाणिबा को आरंभ कले हाथ एवं लोक मैंने देखु देखु जो टाणिबा को आरंभ कले से धनु मझिरू दुई खंड है टाणिबा मात्र। तेणु सुखदेव गोस्वामी कहते जे भगवान कृष्ण किपरि भाव में धनु को भंग कले ना से होते उरुक्रम से परम विक्रम प्रदर्शन कर उरुक्रम जे परम विक्रम प्रदर्शन करने समर्थ जपरी आम देखू भगवान वामनदेव जितेबाला जाइए बलि महाराज निकट को वामन रूप छोट बालक रूप ब्राह्मण बालक रूप एवं बलि महाराज तीन पाद भूमि मागी एवं भगवान कहते मो पादरे मु मापी नेबी तीन पाद भूमि। बलि महाराज भाविले ये साधारण छोटिया बालकटे वामन ता पादरे तीन पाद भूमि केते हो। तेणु बलि महाराज प्रथम वामनदेव को भावुले ए बालकर बुद्धि ना मुझे त्रिलोकर अधीश्वर कारण से बलि महाराज स्वर्ग राज्य को मध्य अधिकार कर देवता मान सबू भयर आत्मगोपन करते स्वर्ग राज्य त्याग कर। तेणु भगवान वामनदेव को बलि महाराज भावुंट ये साधारण बालक ये तो बुद्धिमान नुह मु त्रिलोकर अधीश्वर ये मो ठारू राज्य मांगा कथा धन संपत्ति मांगा कथा ये तीन पाद भूमि या पादरे मागुच केते भूमि हम ये नहीं कौन कर तीन पाद किंतु बलि महाराज जान नथिले जे बालक होउछन्ति उरुक्रम ये परम विक्रम प्रदर्शन करने समर्थ। तेणु भगवान वामनदेव तांकर दुईटी पादरे गोटे पादरे पाताल लोक एवं मर्त्यलोक एवं आ गोटे पादरे ऊर्ध्वलोक सबको अधिकार करने एवं तृतीय पाद रखापी बलि महाराज पाखे आ किसी राज्य नाला कि स्थान नाला। तेणु भगवान वामनदेव जो बलि महाराज प्रश्न कले जे बलि वर्तमान मोर तृतीय पाद क्यों स्थान दे प्रतिज्ञा कर। बलि महाराज तो पाखे कौन से स्थान ना बलि महाराज मस्तक लज्जार तल को अवनत करदे से प्रतिज्ञा पूर्ण कर पारना भगवान वामन देव बलि महाराज को बंदी कले जेहेतु से प्रतिज्ञा पूर्ण कर पारना तेणु बलि महाराज चिंता कले जे जदिओ मो पाखे कौन से राज्य ना किंतु मोर ये शरीरटी रही तेणु ये शरीर उन्नत वस्तु हूँ मोर मस्तक तेणु मुझे मस्तक को भगवान को पाद तृतीय पाद रखापी अर्पण करी यह मनस्थ करी बलि महाराज निजर मस्तक देखल जे प्रभु आपणकर तृतीय पाद मोर मस्तक स्थापन कर भगवान वामन देव बलि महाराज मस्तक तृतीय पद स्थापन करी बलि महाराज कृपा प्रदर्शन कले बलि महाराज भगवान चरण धूली प्राप्त हेले मस्तक चरण को प्राप्त है एवं इंद्र ठारू बड़ी अधिक राज्य संपद प्राप्त है सुतल लोक तेरे से भगवान वामन देव जदि एक छोट ब्राह्मण बालकर अभिनय करुले किंतु से जो विक्रम प्रदर्शन कले बलि महाराज सम्मुख केवल तांकर दुईटी पादरे त्रिलोक को अधिकार करें तेणु सेहीपरि भगवान कृष्ण को एठारे उरुक्रम बोली कहुए जदिव भगवान कृष्णकर बयस मात्र 10 वर्ष 8 मास थिला जेतेबेले से वृंदावन त्याग करी मथुरा आसिले तेणु किशोर बयसर बालक किंतु से होचंती उरुक्रम जेहेतु से परम विक्रम प्रदर्शन करिवार समर्थ कारण से होचंती परम पुरुष भगवान जदिओ से बालकर अभिनय करछंती किंतु से बालक वेश परम पुरुष भगवान तेणु तांक पाई ए विराट काय धनु को भंग करवा किसी बड़ कथा नहीं तेणु सुखदेव गोस्वामी उदाहरण दौरान जेपरी मत्त हस्ती आखु कियारी प्रवेश कले जेपरी अति सहजरे आखु दंड को खंड खंड कर दिए ठीक सेहीपरि भगवान श्री कृष्ण जे कि उरुक्रम से अति सहजरे लीलापूर्वक से कंसर विराट काय धनु को दुई खंड कर दे तेणु यह द्वारा भगवान कृष्ण कंस को प्रकृत पक्षे आह्वान कर कंस को आह्वान कर प्रथम प्रचेषा कृष्ण द्वारा प्रथम हूँ धनुभंग कंसर एत विराट काय धनु जहाँ को समस्त पूजा करुले कृष्ण खेल खेल भांगी दे दुई खंड कर जहाद्वारा यही सूचना जीव समस्त निकट एक समय कृष्ण गोटे कार्य करी से वार्ता से समस्त निकट को प्रेरण कर मथुरावासी मान वार्ता जे बालक साधारण बालक नुहत जे कंसर विराट काय धनु को भंग कर बालक साधारण बालक नुहत तेणु कंस ठार जो भय उत्पन्न हो कंस एम हे तो बध करे से भय मथुरावासी मान मन को दूरीभूत एवं कंस वार्ता जे कंस जो कृष्ण बलराम को साधारण मनुष्य बालक बोली चिंता करुच्ची एवं तांको हत्या करने विविध प्रयास कर सारी जदिओ से प्रयास सफल है तेबे कंसर मृत्यु वर्तमान तार द्वार देश उपस्थित तेणु कंस निकट को ये वार्ता जीव जे ये कृष्ण बलराम ये साधारण बालक नुह ये मृत्यु मोर द्वार देश आसी उपस्थित हो ये केवल धनुभंग है ये कंस को सूचना प्रदान करागला जो तार मृत्यु द्वार देश उपस्थित तेणु आम देखा परवर्ती श्लोक कंस के भयभीत हो ए संवाद श्रवण कर। धनुषो भज्यमानस्य शब्दखं रोदसी दिशा पुरयामास यं श्रुत्वा कंस त्रासं उपागमत्। धनुष भज्यमानस्य तेणु जितेबाला एपरि भाव ए धनु भंग है सेतबेले शब्द खं रोदसी दिश सेतबेले ये भग्नर शब्द ये साधारण शब्द नथिला माने आमे गोटे साधारण धनु को भांगी दबा से तो बेसी शब्द हुए किंतु एते विराट काय धनु को जितेबाला भगवान कृष्ण भंग कले तार शब्द एते प्रकांड शब्द था भयंकर शब्द था जे खं रोदसी दिशा से समस्त आकाश समस्त मर्त्य एवं समस्त आकाश 10 दिग से शब्द रे भरी भयंकर शब्द चतुर्दिगरे से भयंकर शब्द सुनागला। उरयामासयं श्रुत्वा कंस त्रासं उपागमत् एवं जेतेबेले कंस ए शब्द श्रवण कला सेतेबेले से एपरी शब्द पूर्व केबे श्रवण करन कंस कंस एते पराक्रमी थिला जे से काहारी को भय करन कहीं ना तार 10,000 हाथीर बल था कंस एवं से कारण हेतु कंस जिते सब असुर मान को प्रेरण करथिला वृंदावन कृष्ण बलराम को हत्या करने से असुर मान को प्रकृत पक्षे कंस अधीनस्थ कर रखिला तार बल साहस एते बलवान थिला 10,000 हाथीर बल तेणु से कहारी को भय करेनि कंस ये हूँ प्रथम थर कंस मनरे भय उत्पन्न ये शब्द श्रवण कर भगवान कृष्ण जो धनु को भंग कले से जो शब्द है से कंस भयभीत हो उठे तार अर्थ भगवान श्रीकृष्ण ये धनु भंग करी कंस को सूचना दौरान जे तार मृत्यु तार द्वारदेश आसी उपस्थित है तेणु कंस भयभीत है कारण मृत्यु समस्त भय था संसार जो मैंने जन्मग्रहण कर समस्त मृत्यु भय रही जिते प्रबल पराक्रमी हेले से जानती जे मृत्यु जे समय आसब से समस्त पराक्रम बलवीर्य नष्ट हो एपरिक हिरण्यकशिपु एते पराक्रमशाली थिला से मृत्यु को भय कर से ब्रह्मांड ठारू आमर वरदान प्रार्थना करने चेष्टा कर तार केवे मृत्यु हम तेणु मृत्यु समस्त देहधारी जीव माने भयभीत होता किंतु भगवान कृष्ण से मृत्यु भयभीत हुए कारण जत विभेति स्वयं भयम जो भगवान को स्वयं भय भय कर तेणु से भगवान क्या भय करे तो भगवान कहते मृत्युश्चरति मद भया जे मृत्यु मोर भयर संसार में विचरण कर तेणु मृत्यु भगवान अधीन कंस मृत्युर अधीन था किंतु भगवान कृष्ण का अधीन मृत्यु रही था तेणु भगवान कृष्ण किसी भय कर तेणु कंस बर्तमान भयभीत हो शब्द श्रवण कर बर्तमान इंग्लिश में कहिए so so in this way Krishna exhibited his supreme power by breaking the sacrificial bow of Kansa. As people were watching and within the wink of an eye, Krishna broke that bow into two pieces. With this feat, Krishna actually gave messages to the inhabitants of Mathura and also to Kansa himself. The inhabitants of Mathura were in anxiety that Kansa might harm Krishna and Balaram. But with this feat, by breaking the bow, Krishna actually gave this message to the inhabitants of Mathura that there was no need to be afraid of Kansa. If he could break the bow of Kansa, such mighty bow, he could also kill Kansa without any effort. At the same time, Krishna also gave the message to Kansa, who was so powerful, who had the strength of 10,000 elephants. Kansa was so powerful, that's why he had actually defeated so many demons and had kept them under his control. And those demons were sent by Kansa to Vrindavan to kill Krishna and Balaram. And though Kansa was so powerful and everyone was afraid of him, but Krishna and Balaram were not afraid of Kansa. So, by breaking this bow, Krishna actually gave the message to Kansa that his death is at his doorstep. If he could break such a huge bow of Kansa, he would also be able to kill Kansa. So when Krishna broke the bow into two pieces, so there, from that act, there was a big thunderous sound, fearful sound, which spread all over the earth and all over the sky and all the directions. धनुष भज्यमानस्य शब्द खंग रोदसी दिशः पुरयामास यं श्रुत्वा कंस त्रासं उपाय. And that sound was so fearful and so thunderous that even Kansa was afraid of that sound. Everyone was afraid of Kansa, but now Kansa, by hearing this sound, he became himself very afraid. So here we can see that though Kansa was afraid of this sound, but Krishna was not afraid of this sound. Because Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he is so powerful that even fear itself is afraid of Krishna. So it has been stated that Jad Viveti Swayam Bhayam. This fear personified is afraid of Krishna. And Krishna says, Mrityustarati Madhavaya. This death personified is working out of fear of me. So Krishna is not afraid of death because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The death is working under Krishna. So Kansa, he was afraid of his death. So when this sound was heard by Kansa, then Kansa thought that my death has approached me very quickly. So in this way, Krishna actually gave this message to Kansa that his death is approaching him. तद रक्षिणः सानुचरं कुपिता आततायिनः गृहीतु कामा आवभ्रु गृह्यतं बद्धतं इति. So when the guards who are protecting that bow, when they saw this, that this boy, though they were interrupting him to go near the bow, he did not care for them. He went near the bow and caught hold of the bow and then broke it. So they are very much enraged by this act. And then these guards, enraged guards, what did they do? They took up their weapons to attack Krishna. And Krishna was not alone. He was with Balaram and his cowherd friends with him. So the enraged guards wanted to kill Krishna and his companions. So then Gruhitu Kama, ababru grihyatang baddhatang iti. So immediately these guards with raised weapons, they surrounded Krishna, Balaram and his companions, and they shouted, Baddhatang iti, just grab him, kill him, like this. So in this way, Krishna and Balaram with his companions, they are attacked by these enraged guards with weapons. So when Krishna saw this, Athatan Durabhiprayan Bilokya Balakesavu. So when Balaram and Krishna, both of them, they saw the intention of these guards, they could understand what did they want. When they shouted like this, that grab them and kill them with raised weapons, they could understand what was their intention. So what did they do? They also became very angry upon these guards. The guards were angry because Krishna broke the bow, but now Krishna and Balaram also became angry with these guards. Kruddhau dhanvan adaya sakale tosya jagnatu. Tangsya jagnatu. So then Krishna and Balaram became very angry on them because they were going to kill Krishna and Balaram and his companions. So Krishna and Balaram wanted to protect their companions. So they became very angry, and what did they do? They had no weapon with them. And all the guards had weapons in their hands. So Krishna and Balaram took those two pieces of the bow, one each. These two pieces of bow which was broken, they took one each, and then what did they do with that? With the piece of that bow, they just hit them and killed them. And not only one, all the guards were killed by them in this way. So when this news reached Kansa, that these two boys you brought from Vrindavan to kill them, now these boys are in Mathura, they are traveling fearlessly, and they have broken the sacrificial bow and killed all your guards there. So this news reached Kansa. Then Kansa became very furious. He had already heard that furious sound of breaking the bow. Now he heard that all his guards have been killed by these two boys. So Kansa became very angry, and immediately he sent a contingent of soldiers to kill these two boys and their companions. But when another contingent of soldiers came to the sacrificial arena, to kill Krishna and Balaram, then Krishna and Balaram also killed all those soldiers sent by Kansa with those piece of the bow in their hand. बलं च कंस प्रहितं हत्वा शाला मुखात्तत निष्कर्म्य चेरतु हृष्टौ निरीक्ष्य पुरसंपदा. So here, after killing the soldiers, contingent of soldiers of Kansa, then Krishna and Balaram came out from the sacrificial arena through the main gate. They came out through the main gate. They didn't hide anywhere. Okay, Kansa soldiers are coming, they are afraid. No. They killed them and then they came out from the sacrificial arena through the main gate. And when they came out, they were not afraid of Kansa. That Kansa might come himself or might send another contingent of soldiers. They are not afraid of Kansa in any way. And here Sukadeva Goswami is using the word Hrishta. Means Krishna and Balaram, while coming out after killing all the soldiers of Kansa through the main gate, they were very, very happy. Hrishta. They were least afraid of Kansa. And then what did they do? They came out and they were very happy that at least they have gave the message, they have given the message to Kansa that their death has arrived in Mathura. So then they started wandering in the streets of Mathura and looking here and there, seeing the beauty of Mathura. So I'll speak in Odia. ତେଣୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଭଗବାନ କୃଷ୍ଣ ସେ ଧନୁକୁ ଦୁଇ ଖଣ୍ଡ କରିଦେଲେ ସେତେବେଳେ ତାର ଶବ୍ଦ ଚତୁର୍ଦିଗରେ ପରିବ୍ୟାପ୍ତ ହେଲା। ତେଣୁ ସ୍ୱର୍ଗ ମର୍ତ୍ତ୍ୟ ପାତାଳ ଦଶ ଦିଗ ଚତୁର୍ଦିଗରେ ସେ ଭୟଙ୍କର ଶବ୍ଦ ଶୁଣାଗଲା। ଯେଉଁ ଶବ୍ଦ ଶ୍ରବଣ କରି କଂସ ଭୟଭୀତ ହୋଇଯାଇଥିଲା। ତାପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କଂସର ଅନୁଚରଗଣ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଧନୁର ରକ୍ଷା କରୁଥିଲେ ସେମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦେଖିଲେ जे सेमाने रक्षा करुवा धनु को कृष्ण भग्न करिसेंती सेतेबेले से प्रहरी माने अत्यंत कुपित क्रोधित अस्त्र उत्तोलन करी कृष्ण बलराम को तांकर सहचर मान सह बध करने उद्यत ही से चित्कार कले जे से धर एवं हत्या कर एभली बारंबार से चित्कार करते तेणु एपरी भाव जितेबाला कंसर अनुचर प्रहरीगण अस्त्र उत्तोलन करी कृष्ण बलराम एवं तांकर अनुचर मान को बध करने उद्यत हेले सेतेबाला सेमानकर दुरभिसंधि कृष्ण बलराम बुझिपारे जे से माने कौन करने को जाउछन तेणु कृष्ण बलराम जदिओ तांकर निज पाई भय नथिला किंतु तांकर सखागण जो माने कि तांकर साथी रे थिले सेमान को रक्षा करने पाई भगवान कृष्ण बलराम से माने क्रोधित हो गए ये कंसर अनुचर मान ऊपर जो माने बध करने उद्यत हो तेणु कृष्ण एवं बलराम से माने क्रोधित हो धनु जो दुई खंड हो तेणु कृष्ण और बलराम धनुर गोटे गोटे खंड हाथ धरी से धनु खंड साहाय्य से समस्त कंसर प्रहरी मान को बध कले से स्थल जदिओ से कृष्ण बलराम के हाथ में कौन अस्त्रशस्त्र नथिला केवल धनुर भग्न खंड साहाय्य अस्त्रशस्त्र धारण करथिबा कंसर प्रहरी मान को कृष्ण बलराम बध कले एवं कंस जितेबाला संवाद श्रवण कला जे कृष्ण बलराम जो माने मथुरा को आसिचंती वृंदावन से माने तार समस्त प्रहरी मान को बध करछंती एवं धनु को भग्न करछंती तेणु कंस प्रथमे तो शब्द धनु भग्नर शब्द शुणी भयभीत होता किंतु प्रहरी मानकर बध संवाद शुणी से क्रोधित हो गया क्रोधित हो संगे संगे तार आउ गोटे सैन्य दल को पठे कृष्ण बलराम को बध करने आक्रमण करने एवं जितेबाला कंस द्वारा प्रेरित सैन्य दल आसी पहुँचले से धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल कृष्ण बलराम से बध कले तार समस्त सेनाबाहिनी को बध कर सारी कृष्ण बलराम भयभीत ही नथिले जे कंस हे तो आहरी सेनाबाहिनी पठेब बा निजे से चली आसो सहित युद्ध करने कृष्ण बलराम भयभीत न धनुर्यज्ञ स्थल मुख्य द्वार दे से बाहर को बाहर से कौठार लुचिक बाहर ना से मुख्य द्वार दे बाहर एवं मुख्य द्वार दे जिते बाहर से कृष्ण बलराम भयभीत ही नथिले सुखदेव गोस्वामी व्यवहार करछन्ति हृष्ट शब्द जे कृष्ण एवं बलराम से अत्यंत आनंदित अवस्था से भयभीत नहीं आनंदित अवस्था से आनंद मनरे से माने से यज्ञ स्थल आसिले कारण से शत्रु सैन्य प्रहरी मान को बध कर सारी धनु को भंग कर कंस को वार्ता प्रेरण कर तार मृत्यु आसी मथुरा उपस्थित हो तेणु हृष्ट मनरे से बाहरी से मथुरार गलिकंदी पुणी भ्रमण करू करू मथुरा नगरी शोभा दर्शन कर तेणु यहपरि भाव से मथुरा नगरी शोभा दर्शन करी जेतेबेले आसुचंती सेतेबेले मथुरावासी माने जेतेबेले श्रवण कले जे कृष्ण बलराम जे कि अत्यंत सुंदर बालक अत्यंत मधुर बालक से मध्य प्रबल पराक्रमशाली से दुई जन बालक हाथ में केवल धनुर भग्न अंश धारण करी से माने कंसर सैन्य मान को निहत कर तेणु तयोस्तद अद्भुत वीरजं निशाम्य पुरवास कृष्ण बलराम अद्भुत पराक्रम श्रवण करी मथुरावासी माने तेज प्रागल्भ रूपंच मेनिरे विविधोत्तम तेना से चिंता कले जे कृष्ण बलराम जो बल प्रताप तंकर साहस जे कंस पुरी रे प्रवेश करी कंसर अनुचर मान को हत्या करुछन्ते तेणु तांकर केते साहस आउ तांकर केते सुंदर रूप आउ केते प्रबल पराक्रम ये सब को चिंता करी एवं दर्शन करी श्रवण करी सब मथुरावासी माने भाविले जे कृष्ण बलराम ये कौन साधारण बालक मनुष्य बालक नुह ये निश्चित भाव में विबुधोत्तम ये निश्चित भाव में कौन सी देवता ये मनुष्य रूप में जन्म ग्रहण कर कारण कौन सी मनुष्य बालक एपरी कार्य कर मथुरावासी मानकर यही धारणा है So, when the inhabitants of Mathura they heard the wonderful feat of Krishna and Balaram, that they have killed Krishna's Kansa's all guards and also this contingent of soldiers with a stick in hand, though they had all weapons, but they killed them with a stick. So the inhabitants of Mathura thought that Krishna and Balaram were not ordinary human child. And they have already seen the extraordinary beauty of Krishna and Balaram through their own eyes in Mathura. Now they are hearing their boldness of challenging Kansa's followers. They have broken the bow of Kansa and they have killed Kansa's soldiers and guards. So this is extraordinary strength of these two boys, that they are able to kill Kansa's powerful soldiers and guards. And they themselves have also seen the extraordinary beauty of Krishna and Balaram while traversing on the streets of Mathura. So considering all of these, their extraordinary beauty, extraordinary strength and extraordinary boldness, the inhabitants of Mathura thought that these two boys, they might not be any ordinary human beings. They must be two extraordinary demigods coming down in form of human beings. Jai Sri Radha Gopal Ji ki jai. So in this way, the inhabitants of Mathura thought Krishna and Balaram as two demigods, not ordinary human child. So we'll stop here. Hare Krishna. Is there any questions or comments? Okay. Jai Guru.